Before we start this episode, we want to say rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. He was you did.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, he was a important, super important figure in the black community in the world. Period. He played
some huge roles.
Jackie
Robinson.
James
really
Brown.
touched my heart.
James Brown. I don't know if y'all seen. I was watching an interview that Chadwick did, and it was saying he was talking about him. He was playing this role as this homeless guy in the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what show he was doing, but he said he went to go talk to the producer or the director, and he told him that he was like, why does this role play me as a homeless guy? Why does the black guy always got to be homeless guy or somebody that doesn't have their stuff together? Mm-hmm. And they said they listened to him. They was like, all right, we understand. Next day they fired him from that set.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Well, because white people don't know anything other than that.
But check it out. He became the Black Panther.
Fact.
And I mean, he's going to go on to influence, and inspire generations on generations on generations. His work will never be forgotten. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Welcome back to Just Say It. My name is Donovan.
This is Tim.
Lucky.
Ken.
You know by now this is a podcast where we just say it. We get what is on our minds out. First thing we're going to start with this week is our recommendations as usual. I'm going to recommend Attack on Titan. I know this show is old as hell, but I just got into anime personally. I ran through Hunter x Hunter. I ran through...
You got through Hunter x Hunter?
I ran through Hunter x Hunter.
You ain't run through
It's not that.
I ran through it.
It really
Well,
is. It's not.
Yeah, it was like 120.
What you watch it on?
Crunchyroll.
Oh, okay.
So I ran through Hunter x Hunter, and then I ran through Demon Slayer, which was pretty good. Now I'm on Attack on Titan.
Pretty good. That's crazy.
Demon Slayer?
Yeah.
You think it's fire?
It won #1
I don't
anime.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
I mean, Demon Slayer was cool. I mean, I'm ready to see more, but
I feel you. Okay.
but I did I say something wrong? I said something wrong?
No. It's all your opinion.
Yeah,
this is where we just say it.
We just say it. I just said my
It
opinion.
is what it is.
But so yeah, if you're into anime, if you don't know anything about anime, watch Attack on Titan. It's pretty good. Pretty interesting. It'll grab you in the first couple of episodes. So yeah, check that out.
All right. Who's next?
You speak.
I'm gonna be next. Okay. My recommendation. I have 2 albums. Jaden.
Snap. That was.
Yeah.
Hey.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It was so.
Jaden, the Cool Tape Volume 3. Need to listen to that.
It was.
Okay.
It was so.
I don't even know. It's a mixture. It's just a whole vibe. It gave me an Igor feeling, but a Solange feeling.
It pushes boundaries.
Yeah, for sure.
It will make you uncomfortable, but it's good.
Sure.
It's great.
It's
It
great.
is good.
And the second one is Logic, No Pressure. I don't know if y'all heard that. I don't know if that's his last mixtape.
I know.
You don't like that one?
That boy Logic is. Dumpster sweat, bro.
Oh
Jeez.
my God!
I would
Hot
say
take.
that Logic is a
Jesus.
person you actually have to like Logic to understand his music, but
I love
You know,
Logic.
Logic is not. He's not him.
You're crazy.
He's not him.
He's his own person.
He's not him. I mean, I respect it.
You know what's funny? That whole mixtape or album
Mhm.
is just like sample songs, sort of. But it's pretty good.
I mean,
You might like it.
since you recommended it. I'll
Thank
check it
you. I'm, you know what I'm saying? Just
See,
a
and
few
that's what
couple of
everybody
songs.
should
That's all that matters.
Everybody should be checking out our recommendations.
Yeah, just check a couple
Including
things.
us.
You're not gonna like everything you like, but you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my 2. So that's it.
my turn. I'm recommending. I don't know if y'all into like cakes and sweets and whatnot.
This is America. Yes, we are.
Facts. But I recommend Chef Brand Sweets. It's one of my close friends. Grew up with him. And the man can make some cakes, man.
Oh,
Cupcakes, cakes, brownies, whatever you need.
Cookies.
He got it.
dope,
For
dope.
sure.
Yeah, for that. Follow him. Chef Brand Sweets.
Chef Brand Sweets.
All right, well, I guess that leaves me. I'm gonna recommend my boy Chef Will. Y'all see that? Y'all see it? He does meal prep. He does meal prep, catering. Y'all see it? That's Chef Will. Y'all check him out. He can do it all for you. Special occasions, whatever you need. Chef Will.
Chef Will. Willie Will.
Bet. So shit. I guess we can talk about the playoffs.
Okay, let's get to it.
Last episode, no, 2 episodes ago, we made our playoff predictions. Was anybody all the way right? All the way through?
No.
No. Everybody lost at least one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did anybody lose more than one?
I definitely did.
Yeah, Kenny. Well, see, the Thunder and Houston still playing right now.
Okay.
He lost to Denver. No, he didn't lose to Denver one. He lost to Mavs. He lost to Indiana.
Okay.
And that's it.
So everybody said the Lakers were gonna go.
Wait, I picked Denver?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you chose Denver.
No.
Nice.
Yes, you did.
Nice.
You and Don.
Yeah.
I chose Denver.
Definitely thought I would have picked Spider.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bet. So we're gonna go ahead and make some predictions for the next round.
Yes,
You know, see what we got going on. First, we got Milwaukee versus Heat. I'm taking Milwaukee again. My overall pick, look, my overall pick, was
I respect it.
Milwaukee. I said Milwaukee gonna
I
win it all.
respect it.
So I mean, we'll see.
I feel it.
We'll see.
I hate to say it, but you know they down 2-0.
I see it right here. I see it right here, but I'm stick to the
Hey,
gun.
they can win 4 in a row.
I feel it.
They can win 4 in a row.
But
They really should have won that game, though.
I'm gonna say that everybody else gonna win.
Yeah.
All right.
I am not.
I'm not either.
I'm going with the Bucks.
I'm going with the Bucks.
I'm going with the Heat.
Definitely going with the Bucks. I have faith in Giannis.
This is
Okay.
this is a percentage game at
I
this
was-
point.
I'm saying that now Giannis dropping
Yeah,
40
yeah.
the next game.
It's a percentage
Hey,
game.
I was-
What
Yeah,
you think you would have picked at 0-0?
He's dropping
You think-
40 the next game.
You think you would have picked the Heat still
Oh, I would have picked. No,
at 0-0?
I probably would have picked the Bucks.
Okay.
But
Dang.
now that I know they're 2-0, shit.
So look,
There's
Kenny-
no way they can win 4 in a row.
Kenny
Anything-
Bucks.
Yep.
I'm Bucks.
Tim the only one.
Heat.
It's
You
not
Bucks. Tim is Heat. All
I
right.
ain't bucking.
I'm coming with the Heat.
I'm coming with the Heat. I ain't bucking. I'm coming with the Heat.
We got Boston versus Toronto.
Boston.
That's tough.
Your wild pick was Toronto.
Yeah.
You said Toronto was gonna go all the way.
I didn't think
So
that they had to go. I didn't think they had to go through Boston. I thought they had to go through like Milwaukee or something. They would have had a better chance, but I ain't going Celtics. Celtics.
Yeah,
So
Celtics
you
going crazy.
switching up?
Yes. I am switching up.
I'm reneging.
I'm reneging. Yes.
I'm gonna go Celtics. What you got like? Celtics.
Yeah.
Then we got Denver versus the Clippers. All right. So
That's tough.
I always give my opinion first because but I got Clippers on this.
Clippers versus Boston.
Clippers versus Denver.
Oh, yeah.
I got Clippers.
I'm going Clippers, too.
I'm gonna let you
That's a
go.
tough one. That's a tough one.
I'm gonna let you go,
that's
Kenny,
a
because
tough
you
one.
might say some crazy shit.
Oh,
You
man.
know, somebody going to
See, I'm
Can't even take it a wild pick.
man. I really do. I guess it just depends if he got playoff P or not. I mean, if he playing like he been playing.
Mm.
I mean, if Jamal come like he was coming first round,
That's really the thing
that's gonna be
because
crazy.
they couldn't stop Luka. I mean, I know they're not gonna be able to stop fucking Bird.
I think they're gonna be more aware now. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like they was underestimating them.
Who's
The
their
Clip-
big man? Who's the Clippers' big man?
What's that boy name? He played for the Lakers. Oh no, they play. What's the name? Dang, what is his name?
Lane, I know who you're talking about.
Harold.
Harold's a six man.
It's Harold.
Oh, is he a six?
They got Zubac.
Zubac and.
Yeah, none of those guys
don't they-
stopping the Joker.
Yeah, that's gonna be their biggest thing.
That's
It's
so-
trying to stop the Joker. They ain't gonna have Joker's a big man, a big guard.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go Denver then. I'm gonna go Denver.
I didn't think about that. Now I'm thinking about it.
I know that. I didn't think about that.
They ain't got nobody.
The
guard
duo
Joker.
part.
Hey man, y'all gotta trust your instinct.
Listen, I'm going Clippers in.
There we go.
Going instinct. They
Now,
got.
who'd you pick?
They got a
got
wavy
Clippers.
convention.
I'm gonna stick with Clippers though.
All right, so
I feel like they're gonna come
I'm
out
not
actually
the one
playing
who
this
Denver.
time. I don't think Kawhi finna try to risk that. He ain't gonna settle for that.
Kawhi is a two-time NBA champion.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah.
So y'all got
When he talks to,
y'all got Lakers or
I don't know why we're talking about
Houston
this.
OKC.
Lakers.
Was that even a question?
Just Lakers. Lakers will
Lakers.
Lakers will
Yeah,
beat
yeah.
OKC.
I'm thinking
will beat
Lakers.
Houston.
Lakers gonna drag OKC.
I'm thinking.
I'm
Lakers
sorry
for
to
sure.
say it, but they gonna drag OKC. They can't. Ain't nobody gonna be
Well,
able to
once
guard
they play Houston.
LeBron.
Who y'all think gonna win this game right now?
Uh,
It's OKC versus Houston. It's second quarter, a minute, and 4 seconds left.
Yeah, I want OKC to win, but that's because I picked them.
Okay.
No.
Hey, I want OKC to win too, because then that's an easier dub for the Lakers.
Facts.
I'd
That's a
rather
big
not
dub.
have to go
They
against
ain't got
Houston.
nobody to guard LeBron. Ain't nobody stopping AD. AD is a problem. He's showing out.
Yeah, he is showing up.
He's
What's
showing
in-
out.
There's one more, ain't it? No.
No,
That was
that's
it?
That's it.
So I mean, we just waiting on this game, but all of us said that Lakers gonna beat OKC and Houston.
Are we changing our championship picks? Are we gonna do a serious championship pick this time?
I think
Okay,
we
right
did.
now-
We all did the Lakers as our serious pick.
As our
we
series
still,
championship
still,
pick?
Yeah, you know what we did.
we still sticking with that.
Okay.
I'm still sticking with that. Of
Sticking
course.
with it, too.
Well, what you
Sticking
got?
with LeBron.
Hold on.
Los Angeles LeBron.
The championship picks was you said Toronto.
Oh,
No, that was
I thought it was
wild
crazy
pick.
pick.
Yeah,
Oh, that was a wild
crazy.
pick.
We made a
Okay,
serious
okay,
Because I was about to say, I picked
The Los
Mavs.
Angeles,
okay.
Los Angeles LeBron.
Yeah, I
Well-
definitely put LeBron.
Yeah, out of everybody right now,
Okay,
I say Lakers.
LeBron's getting another ring.
But
he needs to.
still
He
feel
has
like
to.
This is gonna be it.
He has to.
This is gonna be it.
This year, he has to.
Yep.
Or he gonna have a tough career.
Yeah.
The rest of
For sure.
his career. Not little career, but
Speaking of LeBron, isn't it weird that he doesn't wear anything on the back of his jersey?
There's nothing on the back of your jersey.
He just wear James. Like a lot of people,
There
like
are some people who do that.
yeah.
If
But-
if y'all were in the NBA, what would y'all put on the back of y'all jersey?
I mean, if I was LeBron, I would definitely put something on the back of my jersey. I didn't get that.
Yeah.
But
he traveled.
I'm not sure. I think I would put the Breonna Taylor on the back of my jersey.
I feel it. I would probably put vote
That's important.
because that's like kind of the most important thing right now. I mean, Black Lives Matter, obviously,
Mhm.
but voting like right now, like to change up something that we can do to change. You know,
I feel that.
Just
it have
change
to.
the
It would probably be vote
of things.
because people need to vote.
Look,
I don't have but no justice, no peace.
Hey, for sure.
Yo, I'm confused as to why LeBron didn't put anything on that jersey.
I think he says.
probably has a he probably
Yeah,
has
he
a
said
logical
something
reason
like- Did he
why
explain
doing that.
I think he said it's like he can do. It's more than like he can.
I mean,
He doesn't need that because he's trying to do more or something like that. It was something like that.
I think I put equality on the back of mine.
I like that.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I like that.
How do y'all feel? Y'all feel like the boycotts were successful? Y'all think they were a waste? Y'all think
One day?
Yeah, one day.
It was like 2 days. Like 2 days. Was
I don't think it was worth it. Like,
If you was going, y'all made a big scene about it, but then a couple
End
days
up
later,
playing
still
again.
playing. So
Yeah,
what was the
it was
purpose of
kind of
that?
weird, man.
Bro,
Like,
because that's a lot to do. If you gonna cancel
Mm.
everything, bro, there's no going back.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like, if they would have said, forget the rest of the season, where do you even go from there? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
but I mean,
You put in all this money and work to put it in the big bubble, and now you're just gonna quit and not get us a championship.
yeah, but in the bubble, like, being in the bubble, I guess, the only way to really boycott it is to leave.
It's to not play.
And,
Facts.
I mean, as soon as you leave, you got a 7-day quarantine again.
Yeah. You gotta go through that whole process of not.
If you want to come back and play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I think they should have did more. I mean,
What?
because the message that you sent was that Black Lives Matter, but they don't matter enough for us to stop entertaining people. So I mean, I feel like, what was the message? If we didn't stop playing for longer than 72 hours, what was the message? Was it just, oh, we're gonna stop playing basketball because somebody else got killed, or is it we're gonna stop playing basketball for an extended period of time because we're trying to prove a message? Like somebody walking off a set, saying, I just need to stand with the players and not, commentating on sports. That doesn't really get a point across. People just see it, but if you're back the next day in your suit and tie, you're reading the teleprompter again, like, what message?
It's like
God.
everything. It's like everything you tried to do just went out the drain. You just wasted time, pretty much.
Okay, but this another thing you gotta think about is if they would have stopped playing basketball, they wouldn't have the platform they have now to say how they feel about what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like with them playing, they can still say they get for one of them get
Yeah,
for
they
so
can-
let's say LeBron get for
like-
the side for it.
like Jamal.
Yeah.
Like Jamal.
Yeah.
So when
His
he
tennis
came
shoes.
back, he had the shoes. Had people that had passed away on his shoes, and he dropped. What was it? 50.
Yeah.
It was 50 or 42, one of those nights, and he. He gave all the power that he got from the shoes was the reason he scored those points. I mean, crying and that's not something he can voice at home on Twitter or something like that. This was straight live.
Facts.
It meant something to him enough for him to show that this is what I'm doing it for, and this is what y'all need to understand. And he really felt for it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was a good way to still show that the boycott does mean something.
Yes.
That's true. Okay, so when I look at stuff like this, like I think about the future, like when history's written and children are looking back at the past, and let's say that they would have stopped playing this season. It would have been a gap in history. Who won championships? Who got it? It would have been a gap.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever that gap was mentioned, it would have been like, why did they stop playing? Why is this gap here? It's because innocent black people were murdered by police. It was a lot of injustice at this time. Like, that would have been the message that would have gotten across. Now, if we go 10, 15 years into the future and we look back on this moment, it's just another NBA season. It's not going to hold the same weight that it would have if they would have never played the rest of the season.
Okay.
That's a good point.
That's a good point.
You gotta look at it from a further out view.
Yeah, but it's really about now.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it. It's about now. You know what I'm saying? By 10, 15 years, hopefully we are at a better place anyway. You know what I'm saying? We got to get there by, honestly, it sounds bad, but they got to play basketball. They got to. because that's the only way people gonna still know what's really going on. Because if you think about it, they still protesting, but ain't nobody showing it. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nobody showing it. Only thing we really getting now, unless you deep in Twitter, is watching the games and watching the interviews and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It's a weird situation, man.
It is
sure.
because, but I feel you. It feel like they did kind of waste their time boycotting because they kept playing. But
yeah, it's definitely a weird.
It's a weird situation.
It's
I
a
mean,
weird
that's
situation. I mean,
that's kind of hard to do too. Like to just stop playing basketball. Like that's all you do.
Yeah.
That's what you do. That's your job. That's
your
how
job.
you keep your family fed.
Yep.
Keep a roof over their head. It's kind of hard to just stop that. Because now you stopping my money.
I'm taking care of
My family.
and stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
I
both
hope
sides.
you know.
Both
I
sides.
hope what they did. You know, I hope they got the message across to whoever they were trying to reach. You know, help reach it or get it to. But you know, we'll see. We'll see the effects of it later.
sure.
Shit. I don't know. Hopefully we'll see the effects after November 3rd. Hopefully.
Hopefully everyone goes well.
I mean that's honestly what all this is for, so we can make a change in the outlook.
Because Trump thinks that the police is not doing enough. You know what I'm saying? He still wants to fund the police and make sure that everybody's protected. And it's like he really don't know what's going on. It's crazy. It's really crazy to even think about.
I was talking with somebody and we were talking about how we're so advanced that we have self-driving cars, but we haven't thought of a way to stabilize or disarm without an actual gun.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
And then on top of that, why I saw a really good tweet the other day. It was like, I have to go to school for 7 to 8 years to be a lawyer. Just know the law, to practice the law.
Mm-hmm.
But to become a police officer, I need 26 hours to enforce the law.
Yeah.
So to me, what?
It's I see what you're saying. I think the problem is as a society, I think as humans, we fix things that we see are wrong or could be improved. That's why we have cars that can drive themselves. That's why, all the technology that's coming out now is coming out. We fix things that we see are wrong. Enough people don't realize that police, or the way that black people are being policed or minorities are being policed in this country is wrong. So we haven't fixed it, and we're not going to fix it because enough people don't see that as a problem. And that's, if it was a problem to enough people, it would have been solved a long time ago.
Right.
But it's not a big of enough problem, and I don't get it.
Definitely, if it's not affecting you,
I don't get it.
if you're not affected from it, why fix it? Things only get fixed if it's affecting you. Usually, that's how it works.
A lot of people gotta get out of their selfish ways and think about the group or the people as a whole.
But
Yeah,
rich
they had
people don't
said
do that. They're
that
greedy anyway. So.
the reason they made the police academy so short is because nobody wants to be a police officer.
It's always been that short.
But I mean,
It's easier to be a police officer
no
than
one
it is
wants
to
to
get in
be
the military.
one.
It is.
It's
I mean,
easier.
there are some people who want to be one. You know what I mean? But and there are those cases. But I mean,
That's not first choice.
it's not first choice. So I mean, it's just that's why they made it so easy. I guess you know what I mean. But it's crazy. It's crazy.
Hey man, hopefully things get better. Hopefully we can watch this video in the future and be like, wow, things are so much different from what they were when we were sitting here making this video.
Yeah.
Hopefully. That's wishful thinking.
But the problem, I mean, there's so many problems. It says it's corruption. It's just too much corruption at this point.
Mm-hmm.
That they can't even get out of it. It's just too much of it. What was the story, Loki?
I was scrolling through Twitter, and I came across this post that was saying that the case with Breonna Taylor, saying that they tried to offer her husband a plea deal to agree that Breonna Taylor was a part of an organized crime. And when I seen that shit, man, I couldn't do nothing but shake my head. I was like, really? That's what y'all want?
It's disappointing.
The girl is dead. And y'all trying to still pin shit on her. Innocent life, and y'all still trying to pin shit on her. And then y'all try to give this man a dirty deal.
They try to justify everything.
Yep. And that's why you still need basketball. So people won't forget. Because honestly, just that quick people can forget. Like, that our minds, we are on to the next thing.
So, I'm gonna play the opposite side of that. I feel as if as soon as basketball came back and sports came back, that's when people forgot.
Facts. I feel like it's a way that I don't know who is over that, but it's like a distraction. We got to stop getting distracted by all this stuff.
Yeah.
They try to throw the basketball, football, whatever. They try to throw that in our face to make us forget about what's actually going on. So we just got to continue doing what we doing and not forget what's still going on.
This is another hot take. I'm the hot take king, but imagine how different, minority communities would be if this is really random idea, but imagine the different opportunities and the different lanes us as, minorities would take if football wasn't an option, basketball wasn't an option. If it wasn't an option.
I hear you.
I feel it. I definitely feel that.
I mean, if it wasn't paying millions of dollars.
If it wasn't paying millions of dollars, like how would we utilize our time? How would we focus on one another? How would we get into technology? How would we get into healthcare? Like everything, it would be different. And in that statement, that shows you how distracting sports are.
Yo, that's wild.
Sports is like one, like
could you
that's why we get paid so much
living
money.
without it your whole life growing up? Because I know
could.
all of us played. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know all of us played sports, so it's kind of like, could you imagine not playing football, not playing basketball,
I could.
not playing baseball? For a dream that we had as kids, thinking, I'm going to be in the major leagues, I'm going to be an NBA star, I'm going to be an NFL star. That was your dream as a kid.
But also,
You think you're dreaming to be a teacher?
Some people, some kids are. That's the thing.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
I don't see a little boy dreaming to be a little boy that plays sports.
yeah, but it's different now because you make hundreds of $millions playing sports. Of course, I'm gonna play sports if I can make hundreds of $millions. It's not. You're not thinking about the
I wasn't
other stuff.
thinking that when I was 7 years old. I was thinking about
Just if I could do
How
this
much
for a
fun it
living.
would be
yeah,
to be
I-
in the NBA.
I could play
If
the
I could do this every
game.
day. Yeah.
I could play the game and be on TV.
Mhm.
Everybody would buy my jersey.
Mhm.
Not the profit I would make off of my jersey.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I was thinking about being rich.
The money,
Yeah, I was thinking about money. And
the lifestyle.
the lifestyle. But that's the thing. That's all we see. We don't see the black doctors on TV. We only see
The NBA
the
players,
NBA players.
football players.
So of course,
But
that's the distraction. It's the distraction.
It's on purpose,
Right.
bro. It's not an accident.
No, it's not.
It's not.
That's
an
why
accident.
nobody want to talk about what the fuck Trump is saying.
Mm.
Like everything. I was
And
watching
we
his
are
speech.
back.
I was watching
Just
his-
say it. Back.
Watching his speech, bro, it was just they was doing fact checks.
Mhm.
They was just every time he would say a sentence, it was like he's exaggerating.
Mhm.
This is wrong. This is a lie. It was really ridiculous. Like, but no one's paying attention to that because guess what? The Lakers are playing at 9 p.m. I need to watch that game, see who winning.
Facts.
I feel you. I feel you, Don, and I wish it wasn't like that, but
Hey.
that's just how it is. But I feel like people should be more. People just need to do their research and know what's going on because everything that they put on TV is not. You know what I'm saying? That's not it. They stay in the house the whole time
18?
until they ready.
You don't see no 40-year-old black man living with his mom.
Hey.
It's some fucked up situations. It's some fucked up situations.
I do that a lot.
But I feel what you're saying. Like, no, it shouldn't. We shouldn't be doing that
It's
to each
because
other.
when our parents grew up, 18 was not 18. 18-year-old.
Grown at 18.
You were grown at 18, and now our parents are just trying to do what their parents did. But
See, but we gotta change the ways
Yeah, like
because it's different. Times are
I
different.
know so many parents who got married at 18.
mhm.
Like it was just that was the norm.
yeah.
Times are
But
definitely
yeah,
different.
it takes a little bit more time.
Should have been putting this
You know,
on.
it is. You take a little bit more time to get on your feet these days.
It takes a lot more time to get on your feet.
Yeah.
Because,
Facts.
bro, you came and worked
You
one
can't even
job.
get on your feet till you're like 26, 27.
I literally
still
just
trying to
got
get
on
on
my
Like
feet.
literally facts, like 26,
I'm still
27.
trying to get on my feet.
Like,
I'm
for real,
26.
right.
On my feet yesterday.
I'm trying to get every.
Oh, shit.
What you done
But
done
nah,
that?
facts. It's like nowadays you gotta have more than one income anyway. If you want to even survive in this world, you gotta have. Oh yeah, I work here 40 hours, but I also got my side business.
And I think a lot of people downplay how much their parents help them with that. You know what I mean? Like a lot of self-startups like Bill Gates, Donald Trump, you know what I mean? Like they received
So much.
So much.
giant
So
stimulus
much.
bunches from their parents.
And then
I see
people
the
just
small
say,
note of
be
$1
like
billion.
Bill Gates.
loan?
But then you're like, me
Got
and
my
Bill Gates
face.
aren't the
Talk about a
same.
small
Yeah.
loan of $1
Me and
million.
Bill Gates come from completely different backgrounds. Like
See,
I can't
now,
just
quit
wake up
being
and be
lazy.
Bill Gates.
That's the thing, bro. That's
And it be simple stuff like being able to not have to pay for college.
Mhm.
Right? Like simply saving up that money so that your kid can go to school so that when they graduate they not owing nobody no money.
exactly.
They
Getting
working
them-
and that money is theirs.
Mhm.
And
Or
the
being
second they
able
start
to,
working.
or simple shit like
Private
being able to do free internships,
Yeah.
being able to travel, being able to study
They need to
abroad,
start
being able
Private
to
teaching-
schools, all that
Another
shit,
thing
bro.
is that schools don't teach what kids need to know.
Trade shit.
They don't.
Mhm.
Like trades need to be taught.
Mm-hmm.
They used to.
They used
Shit
to.
went away.
Taxes.
Taxes
need to
definitely
be
needs to be
fucking
like that.
changed.
Needs to be a class, like a whole class you need to take. Like
They ain't gonna teach you that shit.
no,
Cause
How
if
to-
you-
how to-
They don't want to teach black people, cause then we learn that shit. It's over with. We find
How that-
loopholes. That's what we're good at.
How to act in interviews.
yeah.
facts.
I blew an interview.
They ain't teach them
2
how the
weeks ago.
outside world
What?
really is.
I blew an interview 2 weeks ago, and then that was
Is it
a
just
You're
fucking
so charismatic. How could you
That
blow
was
an interview?
exactly
What
bro.
you do?
What did I do?
You went in there too high.
No, yeah, I was too geeked. But no, it was. I literally didn't know how to interview. I'm gonna just say it straight up. I didn't know how to interview. I didn't know the game of interviewing. I didn't know the nuances
Don't feel
of
bad
interviewing.
about that. Nobody
Nobody told me. Nobody taught me. My first interview was at AMC Theaters, a joke interview. And I thought I killed that shit. And when I got the call back, I was lit. Another interview I had was fucking Atlanta Braves. Another interview I had was at this country club. It's all jokes, but when I had my first corporate interview, I fucking blew that shit. And it was a fucking paradigm shifting moment in my life. And I had an interview last Friday after I fucked everything up, and with the knowledge that I knew after fucking everything up, I did well in this interview, and that shit paid off. So it's as simple as learning how to fucking interview, and that was good.
I didn't learn how to. When I got out the army, they made us. They wouldn't let you out the army unless you took this class on how to interview, how to do a resume properly. They would not let you out. You would be stuck there until you pass that shit.
Hey,
You know what you don't have to interview for though?
what?
Playing football.
Shit, you so fucking. You right, bro.
I don't think
It's like you don't have to say shit.
Facts.
You gotta play.
You just gotta play.
And guess what?
They
That's
gonna come
what
get you.
That's what kids used to do all the time.
They gonna come.
Hey,
get
take your ass outside and play and do something. Alright. Not go read a book. Nigga, my mom ain't never told me to read a book.
you. Facts.
Never.
Never said take your ass outside.
Take your ass outside. You better be back home before the street lights come on.
Let you come home before the sweet lights come on.
You know what I'm saying? That's just
I
how.
don't know how many times I cussed out for that.
Come on, man. Come on. We just.
But I think that's an issue in itself too. Like,
Yeah.
we've been talking about that in my master's program because like black parents for some odd reason feel like they can't teach their kids academic stuff. Like I don't know what that is. I don't know why they feel like I can't help you with this new. That's that new math. I don't know nothing about that. That's not how we learned it. Like you can't take that approach with education because now you teaching your kid.
You gotta at least try.
Yeah.
I know.
You have
I know.
to try.
Like with
You're
parents,
teaching your kid that.
like parents,
It's
like our parents know like education wasn't the best thing back then. I know my parents, they didn't. Yeah. Well, nobody in my family went to college. I'm the first person. No. Well, yeah. My sister was the first person to go to college. I'm the second. But none of my older people, they either dropped out of high school or they graduated high school and that was it.
Hey, it's the fact that you say that. I mean, that story is not unfamiliar in the
It's
fucking
not.
black
That's the
community,
sad
bro.
Mhm.
But if you were to say that to, other people, other cultures, other races,
Facts.
that is unheard of.
It's like your parents didn't go to. No, they didn't.
No, and
That is.
they always ask that shit. Sometimes they ask it like on like these surveys or whatever.
Facts.
Your parents' highest level of education, and that's a weeding mechanism.
It is.
It's easy a weeding mechanism, and that
Yeah.
shit sucks.
I was talking to Kenneth's family the other day about like the Black Lives Matter stuff, and I was telling them I was like, I've never experienced outright overt racism. Like no one ever walked up to my face and was like you a nigger like and stuff like that. But do I know how many job opportunities I missed because my name is exotic? Or when I walk in there, even though my resume is impeccable, I walk in there and they see me and all of a sudden my resume is in the trash. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I have no way of knowing how many times that happened to me.
I don't know how this gonna make y'all feel, but I've never gotten an interview and not gotten the job. And I don't know if that's from my skin color or because I'm good at interviews. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I mean, maybe
I feel like I'm good at interviews.
Yeah, I'm not gonna knock you at all, bro. Maybe you probably are good at interviews. I'm not knocking you at all.
Yeah.
But I mean, shit. If you kill an interview,
I mean, the last company I worked for was black owned.
Would y'all be surprised to find out that if there was a secret detective that could go back through your lives and identify every time you were racially profiled, and that number was 0, would you be surprised?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I would.
Absolutely.
I would.
Absolutely.
That detective would have to be white.
That detective has to be working for free.
The crazy thing about
He
that,
got working for free and white.
the crazy thing about that, is when I got out of the army, I interviewed for security jobs at first, and I had got none of them.
That's interesting.
With my background, with me, all the shit that I've done with the military, I couldn't get a security job.
Damn.
And these security jobs without even weapons or anything.
Flashlight.
You telling me I can't work here?
Yeah.
You telling me I'm not qualified to work here?
Yeah.
It's
For sure.
it's weird, man. I think
I
you
can't
know,
even imagine how many applications I don't have. Like,
Bro, if I could go back and pull up every
jobs.
application I put in since I got the army, I have a book.
list.
And then how easy it is to do it.
The list.
All your information there, you just gotta apply for that one. Apply. Like, come on.
It's a rough game, man.
It's so
it was crazy. It was this one interview. It was
We
for
gotta
a security
work
job.
twice as
It was
hard
like
to get halfway.
the security job I just applied for. It was like they literally just sat at cameras and watched what happened overseas. Like I was literally watching camera. Their job was watching cameras overseas. There's like guarding shit.
Yeah.
That's all. They didn't give me that job. I lost to a white person. I don't know if it was just because, but I was like, there's no way you have the background and security that I have.
Wow.
He wasn't military or nothing. He was just.
Wow.
I was like, bro, like, I have a top secret clearance.
Doesn't make sense.
Why am I getting denied any security job?
Yeah.
That makes no sense. That literally makes no sense.
But then you can't also negate like how important like nepotism and stuff is in
Oh,
these
yes.
businesses,
Facts.
right? Like,
Yeah.
and the fact that most of the CEOs and managers are white people, so it's like, yeah, you're gonna get looked over. 'Cause
Yeah, and it was just
I gotta
like, it was
hire my
crazy.
nephew
Yeah.
for the
It
family
was crazy
business.
because the only thing he had a whole bunch of security jobs. But like simple little security jobs.
Oh,
I'm
history in security.
History. I'm like, bro, I did 7 years in the army.
Mhm.
How are you not picking me?
Yeah.
How am I not getting this job?
Have y'all ever felt the difference between interviewing with somebody black and interviewing with somebody white?
Of
Yes.
course, that's easy.
Yes,
It's a whole different vibe.
they code
It's-
switch. Everyone does that.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't had. Ooh.
Boy.
I haven't had that many interviews with black people.
It's
I gotta think about it. Like, I don't.
it's
Definitely
it's
women,
completely
like
different
black
world.
women. I
Yeah.
feel like I should have a shoe on with black women, but I ain't even. I probably had one interview
Oh, he
with
didn't
a
even
black
touch
woman.
it. Just
Hey,
missed
honestly,
the dunk.
I don't think I would have got the job at the dump if it wasn't for Angel. If he didn't interview me, I wouldn't have gotten that job.
Oh, you wouldn't got it.
See, it's
I wouldn't have.
but just imagine.
Tim's like, no.
Y'all know the feeling. Y'all know the feeling that we get when we walk in and we see we about to interview with a black person or whatever. Just imagine having that feeling all the time, as the other race. You walk in, you see this person,
Oh,
you're like,
yeah,
oh,
I
that's
get it.
that's my homie. I
You
can
know
chop, I can
what's
chop
funny?
it up with him like that.
I never feel uncomfortable no matter if it's white or black. Never feel uncomfortable.
That's a thing. I
It's-
believe that.
It's not that
I believe
I
that.
feel uncomfortable interviewing with other races, but I know that my chances of getting this job just went down.
It's a thing. It's a
It's a
thing,
thing.
bro. It's a thing. It
And
is
it's
talked
like-
about in certain circles. Like
it's-
it's a thing.
And it's a
All right.
thing because
Write this
we.
down in our notes. And try to
Facts.
bring this back next week.
It's time to go to bed.
Yeah, we do need to
We
finish.
need
Y'all.
to finish this
check it out.
We doing a whole
So look,
podcast.
we'll go ahead and wrap this up. This has been another episode of Just Say It.
Wait, was we recording the whole time?
Yeah, we were.
Swear to God.
Swear to God. This has been another episode. Check in.
We just sit here and have the conversation.
Yes.
Hey.
I was like, y'all niggas sound like
Look,
we're doing a podcast right
Check
now.
in next week.
I was all in the game. I'm sorry, guys.
We'll
I
see
don't
y'all
know.
next week. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.